stopped my stream by mistake. Am I still live? Do you guys see me? Mm, okay. I do not know why this does this. It's super annoying that it does not capture me for this. But hopefully you guys can see me, and hopefully I'm looking cute. Okay, and close this one. Woo, just like that, I look adorable. Okay, your laptop? Oh, the laptop is a big deal. Yeah, that's killing you. That's killing you. Hi, Quads Goldman. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Um, so some of you guys may or may not know that I have, been looking for inexpensive ways to get a live 2D model. I believe that I have found that method through this particular snow leopard model. And I'm not sure if I'm picking up this, but let's see. Hide VTube Studio logo. Okay, are you guys able to see me and things? Is it working? Good, model lock, expressions. Okay. Oh, uh-oh, I'm still. I'm not talking. What the heck happened? Uh, Okay, one second, you guys. I'm gonna have to restart VTube Studio. Anyway, so for those of you who are coming in, let me share my screens. This will be Photoshop. I was thinking that you guys can work with me while I'm doing my silly stuff. So part of what I need to do today is I need to work in Photoshop. This is too fucking big. I have to size these ones. To upload items from my VRoid studio to my shop. And so I was thinking we could do that together. This will be Photoshop. And then another one will be VRoid Studio. Those of you who know that I create a lot of things may or may not remember when I first started, I began making tutorials specifically for VRoid users so that they could start streaming and also be able to stream right away and not have to wait. I met someone named Icky today who was new to the Hyper platform, and they thought that they wouldn't be able to stream because they don't have iOS. So I told them that that's not the case and that they definitely can stream as well as use. Whoop, what's up with my VTube studio? Okay, one second, you guys. I'm going to have to restart this. Uno momento, you guys. My VTube studio is acting strange. So, let me also make sure that the chat is working, which I don't see it on right now. Overlay. Can you guys see the chat on the screen? This is it working? What the heck is going on here? Okay, let's try this again with VTube Studio. What is this one? This is VRoid Studio as well. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm confused with this. I crashed? Oh, I'm no longer streaming? Uh, okay. Give me 1 second. I will fix this. That's that one. This is Photoshop. This is, what is this? Why is this showing VRoid Studio? Oh, oh, do we have another follower? Is it time to get excited? Tech Yancy, good to see you. Hello. That's awesome. Hi. So any of you guys who may be new, one of the things that oh my gosh, this one just does not want to show VTube Studio. One of the things that I'm doing today, once I can get my silly VTube Studio to work, is I'm going to be showing you guys a behind the scenes um, of what it is that I do, not only with the models, but also with the programs and um, my basic sort of setup that I have here. Whoop, I don't know why this keeps getting this size though. I apologize, you guys. So thank you for waiting. Hello, Yancy. Good to see you. Let me move this. Welcome in. Yes, welcome in. I am, usually I have all this set up, but just to give you guys an idea of what you're looking at, for me to generally set up my stuff, it takes me roughly 4 hours. 4 hours to set up a scene for you guys to be impressed by my stream. 4 hours. It is not easy and it is not quick. But I did want to show you guys. Yes, this is one of them. As you guys know, I've been, struggling to pick one model, and this is the one that, I'm currently going with. Not gonna be for this particular time because I do want to show you guys me actually changing this model. Um, well, my theory is that I will be able to change this model. So once I get these freaking windows correct, I can actually show you what I started with and what I'm going to be finishing with. So let's see if it works this time. Browser, Brave. Okay. And then let's go to the snow model. Um, sorry, not browser. We don't want browser. We don't want this. What we want is window capture and then Brave. So we're gonna capture the window. Mod gang! Yes! Mod gang! Okay, so under here, I'm gonna show you guys how this model started and what I have now. I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see how much work I've done in Photoshop on making this model look the way that she actually has ended up looking. Um, so this model is called Snow Leopard, and this is what she looked like before. And this is what she looks like now. Let me pick up myself. As you can see, I've changed almost everything on this model from where she was. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I thought I could maybe show you guys how this was done. Z says, after trying so long to find yourself, I can finally be happy with who you see in the mirror, which I know I can relate and respect to. Absolutely. I appreciate that you respect that too, Z. Especially with Live 2D, because one of the reasons that I didn't want a Live 2D model was because I didn't like what was out there. This particular model, I'm absolutely and completely in love with her face. As much as I may want to change hair and other things, what I fell in love with about this model was her face. And I couldn't find any Live 2D models that had this face. So I decided to, change this model. Thank you very much, B. I appreciate that. From this, what she was before, to this. And so she can be customized, but I didn't buy this. I actually am using the free model because right now your girl doesn't even have $15. If you guys want to sub to me and become subscribers, you can help me to afford it. But right now I just don't have it, so I'm doing the free model. But I say that to say this. I thought it would be interesting also to show you guys with my shop what it is that I do as I'm uploading items and things like that to my shop. This one is the one I'm going to try next. She's the same face, but with her hands down. Um, and so I don't know if I'm going to buy this, but I do want to be able to have these options because you guys know how I am. I like to change my model. I'm not like anybody else in the sense that, I'm happy with just one style. I cannot be. For some reason, I absolutely hate it, and I don't like to have to settle for that. So for me to even find one model that I'm like, ooh, I'm excited about her, it's kind of a big deal. Um, but I thought we could go into Photoshop and work on some of these VRoid ones for those of you who do use VRoid models. As long as it's punk, it can have lots of options. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even just like punk. I love punk styles, but I don't just love punk. And so I end up getting stuck or, putting myself into a corner design wise. I love so many styles. And so it's really, really hard for me to pick. But we're going to take a look at my shop and I'm going to show you guys the behind the scenes of this type of thing. So this is at 100%. As you guys know, this is obviously June Venus. You guys may or may not have seen her pictures and things, but I realized that there's a lot of things from May Venus that I haven't uploaded yet. So we're going to do that together because this is part of my job. And it will be you guys' job if you end up ever, creating items or if you guys are, creative in that way. So I thought, well, why don't we do this together? And this way, I kill two birds with one stone. I get to be with you guys. You get to see what it is that I do all the time with my time between editing videos, making VTuber tutorials, making models and such. And also, hello, wee woo woo, welcome in. I like your screen name. um, but yeah, so with that, I will, show you guys a little bit later how I manipulated this Live 2D model. But we will move to VRoid Studio, which should be here. And then these are my models. This is the June model, but the ones that we're going to be exporting and uploading is actually May model. There is somebody named Mommy. I don't know if you're in the chat there, Mommy. You requested to have sunglasses that you could put over your head. And Graham Bear has requested to get a free items from my shop, um, but did not yet say which ones they were. I did decide to give away some of the items from my shop to 1 to 5 different VRoid VTubers, and some of them you don't have to pay for. So I thought it would be a nice gift for those who are my followers on different platforms and things like that to give away some free stuff to you guys. Venus, I'm ready to throw my laptop out the window, my poor little model. I know, Blue. You've been imprisoned 10 minutes by a follower only chat? Oh, let me turn that off. I did not know that that was on. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Let me remove that for you. Um, okay, we'll turn followers off. Welcome in, Techyancy. Hello, and I'm sorry that you have experienced seeing that. I don't know why that is on there, but I feel very bad that you had to wait for that. I hope you guys can forgive me. Quads, if you're still out there, power to keep on dancing to you as well. And Tech as well too. Thank you for sticking around and thank you for following. I did not know that it was on followers only. Yes, it is a streamer moment for real. YouTube, are you guys seeing that as well? I hope you are not. Wee woo woo, you let me know, okay? Um, so what we're gonna do first is, oh yeah, I don't want you guys to have to follow me to say hi. Oh gosh, I'm ashamed. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I hope you can forgive me for that. Um, okay, we will. Yeah, that's terrible. I apologize that happened. Um, but I will fix that for future followers since you did tell me about it. I didn't even know it was on followers only chat. I do that, by the way, for those of you who are streamers. The reason that I do that is so that those trolls who come into your chat and try to like spam things and stuff, they can't do that without having followed you for a long time. So that's why I do that. And that's something that you guys can do too if you notice that you're getting a lot of troll activity, as I like to say. Okay, so we're gonna open May Venus, and what we're gonna do is let me also give you guys a peek into my VRoid folder by sharing that window. Um, Windows folder. That one's going to be very small, so you guys probably won't be able to see a lot of that window. Um, but it should give you enough of an idea of what that window looks like. Let's see. Make sure that. Oh, no, we don't want that one. Let's go to properties. OBS. OBS is something you guys want to learn? Well, I'm happy to show you guys how I use OBS, although I wouldn't think that you guys would be interested in that. But here is the little tiny Explorer window. We're gonna just put that one to the side. By the way, you guys, I have like hundreds and hundreds of models um, in my avatars folder. So it gets a little crazy. You've dealt with your fair share of OBS? Oh, you want to see how I use OBS? Okay. Let me see if I can share that window as well. OBS, screen share. If this is something that will help you guys to learn how to use OBS, I'll be happy to share that. OBS. Does it let me share OBS? Let me see if it does. It might not. Hmm. That one might be a display capture. Let's try it. Just as long as your laptop doesn't combust. Oh, it eventually will. There's only so much strength it has. You hope everything's going well. It is now that you're here, Kitzel. Good to see you, by the way. Let's go into my documents folder and my VRoid folder. And just to give you guys an idea, look at how many avatars I have. Also at Blue, I have, I think, your avatar as well. So it's not completely lost. I can send it back to you. But look at this, you guys. I've literally been creating avatars since uh, 20, 2021. 5/27/2021. I probably even have an avatar that I created on this day that I could open up if I wanted to. This is insanity. Who has this many avatars? Probably nobody. But the reason that I wanted to share this with you guys is because, everybody starts at a different place and at a different level. You forgot you haven't followed yet? Well, good to see you, Quads. I appreciate that you did follow you. But the Twitch didn't update for you? Oh, the stream is still offline? Okay, let me look into that real quick. Oh, did I just close that Windows folder by mistake? Okay, I did. Let me see if it's on emotes only. Sometimes when it is, it doesn't, let, let me check. Let me check, Quads. How's your day going, Quads? It's been tough for you, huh? Today's been a tough day. It's been early hiccups. Let me see OBS if I can share it through display capture. Okay, Blue? If I do end up sharing it that way, though, it might actually end up showing you guys all the windows, but let's see if we can do it. Okay, let's capture this one. Oh, this is a secret, you guys. OBS is every streamer's secret. Okay, here we go. It is working. Yeah, it's a really rough day for you today. Okay, so we'll share it here. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay, so this one's probably going to be constantly changing, just to warn you guys, just because this one is associated as a display capture versus a window. Does that make sense? Um, Claude says, I was looking at the stream offline for the longest time, not knowing I need to refresh. Oh, that's a cute emote, Yancy. I like that. Some bandwidth. Yeah, I wonder what we're working with. I know that this one is probably pretty high. One of the things I can do though is if I close my Discord, that definitely helps things. That's so you guys know, running Discord and these types of things will always mess up your setup there. Um, New model, yes. It was actually, I found it by seeing Ikari's model on Hyper, and then I decided to make a sister version of her using my own skills with recoloring. You're not surprised? Yeah, the bandwidth it definitely is something else entirely. So what we're gonna do here, I am on Ethernet cable. Frey has spent 0 seconds watching. Frey, I hope it's not correct. Yes, I'm on Ethernet cable actually. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna upload these earrings here. I'm assuming it should drop packets. Is it dropped a lot of packets? Hopefully not. I'm assuming that this is probably going to be the earrings that we want to export. So let's put these in our shop first. You do not take that kind of slander. Your tech brain be working. I love that you have your tech brain working. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna export this. Let me put Windows Capture first. Oh, we didn't want to see that screen. We want to go to our shop. And then we're gonna go to add an item. It is going to work a little bit slower for me than it normally does because I am running a lot of things. This is in Japanese, but this icon means to upload things to shop, and this icon means that you're physically selling this item. I don't speak Japanese, you guys, but I use things like Pikru and a bunch of other things in Japanese um, all the time. And so I am trying to learn a little bit of Japanese as I go, but nobody's perfect. So for the items, we're going to drop in the textures, the VRoid 2024. I also make my own ads. You guys don't have to do all this work. You sometimes can just add a picture here, but I like to have, ads and things like that. These are kawaii cloud earrings for May. Enjoy. So these rainbow cloud earrings are so perfect for Pride Month, and we have them here. Rainbow, VRoid, VRoid accessories, right? So I basically sit here for hours trying to think of what you guys might search for items. And it takes me hours to do this. So when I don't always get to come up with, you know, videos and stuff like that, because that also takes me hours, this is why it often, you guys will see that it takes me weeks and weeks and weeks to release the most simplest items. Um, oh, it doesn't like that we used this little minus, so we're going to have to change it. This is why it takes me literally like months and months and months to release one item. So I'm glad that you guys are patient with me. Oh, it does not want to let me release this item. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this as a draft, and then hopefully it will let us, and then we can come back to it afterwards, and we'll just release the hoodie, which also has a lovely, lovely rainbow thing as well. And then here there are services that will tell you, oh, really? Dude, Frey, I did not know that. I would love to know what those services are. I need that desperately. You got a convention? A conventional model, you mean, Ryu? Oh, yes, Ryu. If you're just coming in, by the way, Yunsi's gonna go to a convention. I don't know. They didn't mention what type. I'm curious. But thank you, Yancy, for coming in. Ryu, this actually is the first Live 2D model that I found that I love the face. And so I am probably going to end up paying to have this one customized. But in the meantime, I've been customizing this one myself in Photoshop. And I will show you how I did that actually. So just really quickly, we'll go to texture, open file location. We'll have this open with Photoshop. So this is the body. This is what every Live 2D model is actually made up of, is these thousands and thousands of little tiny pieces up here at the top. um, that I have recolored from blue, which I showed you guys before, the original snow leopard model. And by the way, keep in mind, guys, I am going to be doing a review of this studio's models because I did, like I said, fall in love with them. So this is the original one. Very beautiful, as you can see. And then this is the recolor that I've done of this model. Yeah, it's so cute. But it took me 3 hours, you know. This wasn't quick. This actually took me a very long time to do this. So I don't recommend it if you don't absolutely love working in Photoshop for hours and hours and hours. But I cared about the face of this model so much that I did end up doing it. And also, I'm a little bit crazy about style and things like that. So, I do spend a lot of time on these types of things. But I don't recommend that for you guys because I literally had to go in here and change like the tiniest, tiniest pieces, searching for every single one, recoloring every single thing. So if you don't like that type of thing, uh, yeah, this is a an endeavor that's definitely not for you. Hi, Devoria, welcome in. Totally worth it. My PC thrives. Oh, thank you so much to Kill for subscribing for 24 months. I appreciate it. We love the Kill. Shout outs to the Kill, who is also actually working on their model as we speak. You want to talk a little bit about that, the Kill? They are doing a live 2D model, which they are attempting at the moment to work on the threes, which is the shape of the model to be able to stand out, the color palette of the model to be able to stand out amongst other VTubers, and also, oh, what was the third one to kill? Color palette, shape, um, distinction. I forget the other one. Remind me in Discord, for those of you who are in Discord with me, to send you the list of the big three when doing character design. 1 year and 8 months, Ryu, that's insane. That is such a long time. Let me refresh this and we're going to try to go back in here and see if it will accept our file name. And I am going to have to go back to quick access because I don't know where that file was. Venus variation is what we called it. Maybe let's take out hair, rainbow cloud earring. Let's do this. Maybe it will accept this as our naming convention. Also, you wouldn't think that naming conventions were a really, important thing with adding digital files to Booth, but unfortunately they are. And so if our naming convention is bad, it won't accept it. And then this time it did. So now we can publish this item. Most people will post their items to Twitter. Not me, because I don't want to overwhelm you guys, and I'm constantly coming out with things. So all I do is I just close it and basically pretend that it doesn't exist, hoping that you guys will see it when it does come out. And so, yes, we're going to say that we want to leave the site. And then if we go to the manage shop, we'll see, whoops, holy schmoly, I have 757 followers on my shop. That's amazing. We'll see that it came out here. And a lot of people might not be into this, but I always love my own things. I think it's important for you to have pride in your own things that you create. So I do heart my own stuff. I don't know if you guys do, but I think it's important for us to, have confidence in our own creations. So then I'll keep going, and now we're gonna upload the hoodie, right? I don't think I made an ad for this, so we may have to, and I don't really want to right now, but we may have to make an ad for that. Rainbow, Pride, Rave, Raver, maybe an S hoodie. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if you guys are hearing these lovely sounds that I have on this. Hi, Rainbow. Thank you so much, Aaron. Arrow Onion Belly. Guys, shout outs to Arrow Onion Belly. I'm a big, big fan of this VTuber. Super, super awesome. So much talent. If you guys have not checked out their wonderful, wonderful introduction on YouTube, you definitely need to. It is just awesome to be rated by them. They've worked so, so hard. Welcome in, Raiders. If you guys are just coming in, blush, blush. Yeah, they are actually also part of my V streamers crew. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Arrow Onion Belly and I are part of a Twitch group called V Streamers, and we were some of the first people to adapt or adopt the V Stream platform. So it's very special. It's very special to have you all here. Hello, hello, Escoy, and all you new ones. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. One of the things that I'm doing here is I'm showing this just the behind the scenes of what it's like to do VTubing, as well as in my case, showing my shop and things like that. I'm a creator. I do VRoid creations, and part of that is making ads and also creating items and things like that. So now I'm going to be selling those items in my shop. And so I'm showing the behind the scenes of what that looks like. Pride Month hoodie, rainbow, rainbows everywhere. And so, yeah, that's one of the things that I do as part of being not only a VTuber but also being a creator. Oh gosh, coming up with these names is so hard. Maybe you guys can help me with this one day. But yeah, so this is, yeah, VR chat. I make clothes basically for VRoid models and VRoid males and female presenting characters. And so a lot of times, I put these on my shop for people to be able to download for free. And this is one of those. This is for Pride Month. And then I just add the files here. If you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing here, I'm happy to answer them. Whoops, I do have left here on the Photoshop one the wrong thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the hoodie overlay. I believe it was this one. And I do have on my YouTube um, tutorials on how I actually do all of this. But if there's anything that you guys have a question about when I'm creating something, you can also feel free to type it in the chat, or you could DM me even on Discord. Arrow, Onion Belly, and I actually have probably spoken more in Discord than we have in Twitch, haven't we, Onion Belly? We've mostly spoken in the Discord, and we're both in the same Discord also, you guys, which is the V Stream. It's I don't know if we changed the name now, but it was V Streamers Discord. Rainbow layer, rainbow hoodie. Okay. So now that I've renamed that, I can also upload it. Naming convention is very important here. It's free for you guys to download. Those of you who are not using Live 2D, those of you who are VRoid VTubers, you can download all of these ones at the shop. And so I just check and make sure that it looks cute and things. It does. I will also, at some point, a lot of people have been asking me about this particular shaved head hairstyle. I will be uploading it for you guys. So you guys will be able to use that one as well. Ah, thank you, Ryu the VTuber. Arrow says, also, damn model file sizable. They are very sizable. They're about, I would say, a certain number of KBs depending on what the item is. But live 2D models, I would say, are even larger than the VRoid models, to be honest. So it really depends on what your preference is. It's your first time catching me? Oh my gosh. It is fun. I actually love it, to be honest. Making Vroid models was something that I really sort of gravitated to. I recently noticed that I've actually been a secret clothing designer for probably my whole life. Um, I will be coming out with a video of this, but I found like, I want to say 300 or so designs from when I was really little of me like writing little designs on napkins and things. I was going through and doing like some spring cleaning and found a bunch of old like stuff in a box. And I was like, my gosh, I've been doing music this whole time and I didn't even know I'm actually a fashion designer. Thank you for the lurk, and so I appreciate it. I'm going to be following you as well so that I can get to know you. And thank you for following me too. I appreciate you coming in on that raid. But yeah, long story short, Venus apparently not only, was doing music idol stuff, but I've been a fashion designer unknowingly for most of my childhood. And for those of you who don't know about me, a little bit of a story time. Um, I had grown up in a musical family, and I really wanted to have the approval of my parent, and especially my dad, because we were estranged when I was little, and I always felt abandoned by him. And so I started in the music business very, very, very early as a child. My family tried to discourage me from that and keep me away from it. They told me I couldn't sing. They told me I would never be able to do music, and whenever I did sing they would slap me in the face or slap me in the mouth and try to make me not want to sing or not feel confident in myself. Ironically, I did still end up singing, which most kids would not do, probably. But I always, thought of myself as just a musician. I was like, I'm going to do music. I'm going to become famous. I'm going to make everybody love me. I had such low self esteem as a child, and I didn't, really know about abuse and, breakup and all the topics that I give you guys advice on now as an advice VTuber. But back then, when I was little, I didn't know any of that. And so I got into the music business despite thinking that I had a terrible voice, despite being insulted constantly, in choir and stuff like that. And my fashion kind of took a back seat because I didn't even think that I could do anything else. I literally got to a point, probably by the time I was 10 or 11, I tried to commit suicide. But after that, I was homeless on the streets for a little while between like 12 and 14. I noticed that since I wasn't in school, I would spend all my days, looking for these under the table type jobs and things like that, like ways to survive, right? And so I would get these little napkins and find these little napkins in diners and in restaurants where strangers would take me or whatever, and I would make little clothes. But dude, it was shocking to me looking back now, like as an adult over 21 and stuff, to see that all this time I thought all I can ever do is be a transaction and be a product and make music, right? But I'm a little fashion designer. I've always been a little fashion designer and I didn't realize it. I think I even posted on my threads. I was like, I was today years old when I realized I'm a fashion designer. I've been designing clothes even when I would do like shows or I would travel for, performances and stuff. I would be the only person creating all my own clothes before the show. Who does that, I would be there like sewing and then designing what I was going to wear for that show. And I didn't even know that I could be actually be a fashion designer rather than be in music and trying to like impress my dad and get my dad to love me and all this type of stuff. I could have probably become a fashion designer and been so much happier. Hello, Bubble Wand. Good to see you again. How have you been? So Koi says, returning from my lurk briefly just to say you have a beautiful and strong heart. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for that. You're welcome. I hope that that speaks to you, or really anybody, who has experienced this type of thing. If you guys are out there, seeking after that approval, subconsciously or consciously, I can tell you guys, even if you don't get that approval, you don't need it. You don't. And when you get to a point where you recognize, I don't need this approval anymore, you will be free. And there's a certain strength in that I really hope that you guys end up reaching. I really hope that you guys can get to that level where you realize, you know what? I don't need this approval anymore. I am good enough as I am, no matter what I do, you know. And I really hope that for you guys. And I do try to, promote that to you guys as well, wherever I can, especially those of you who know me in Discord, I do a lot of that um, because some of us are out here and we're like believing that we're not worth anything because we didn't get a certain type of attention from a parent or from um, you know our authority figures. You don't need that, you know you don't. And you can be whatever it is that you want to be, whether or not you get that approval from them or not. Because sometimes you won't. You won't get that approval, but that shouldn't stop you from recognizing your own self worth. I love you guys. I hope that you guys, and is she AI? What? No, I'm not AI. Why does everyone think I'm AI? I don't understand that. I play IMVU and I work as a greeter part time. And people always think I'm an AI. I don't know what it is about me uh, or my wonderful ability to be sincere, but people end up thinking that for some reason I'm an AI. I'm not, you guys. I'm a real person, just like you guys. I have just as many problems. I have just as many struggles. I'm very kind, and I love you guys, and I appreciate that because I'm kind and genuine, you guys think I'm AI. But I really hope that AI is not where you're getting your your genuineness or your idea of what is real, because it's not real, you know? And real people are out there that want to connect with you guys. So, David and Devastator, I appreciate and don't appreciate the compliment, because I'm personally against us getting closer to AI. I've literally recently made a video. I'm going to link it to you guys in the chat, about what AI is doing to children and causing these assault and rape scenarios for children. And so I want to bring light to that because I think it's very, very important that more people know about this and that it is happening. Let me see if I can find it on my channel. The title is Podcast AI Assaulting and Raping Kids. This isn't a joke. This is actually something very serious that AI is doing to kids. So definitely, check this out, you guys. This is not something that I'm saying, just because I don't like AI. I've literally done the research. They have said it in their own words that they've been scared and they've been assaulted, and they're very graphic about what has been happening to them. So yeah, definitely our kids deserve much more from us, protection wise, especially in that area. And then here, as you could see, is the pants. I will have to take a picture of the pants by themselves. So we're gonna just make a quick movement over to VRoid Studio, and I'm going to do a quick photo shoot. If you guys are wondering, how does Venus do all these crazy photo shoots? I do them because I have experience from IMVU in doing photo edits, and so these photo shoots with VRoid comes naturally to me because of that. Hi, Goody. Good to see you. Missed you, babes. Guys, shout out to Goody. Who you may have seen playing Duck Duck Goose with us in my most recent stream. Definitely give them a follow as well and show them some love. They're a wonderful horror streamer. If you guys like horror, they're very, very funny. They were recently playing something called Autopsy Simulator, which sounds horrifying. But definitely shoot them a follow and check out their content. Thank you. I just was talking about redesigning this one. This is not my VRoid model. This is actually a model that I've retextured and recolored. Goody. This one is not from VRoid, but thank you. I'm glad that you like the hair. That means a lot to me. So we're gonna go in here in VRoid Studio and we're just gonna take a quick picture of the pants um, to make an ad for this. And if you're wondering how that's done, you're about to find out because I'm gonna show you guys. So what I like to do is I like to go to post processing and always find the highest settings that we possibly can. 4K is the best in my opinion, so I use 4K, and then I usually want my models to be showing happy expression, making people feel good, right? Because I'm all about that. And then I will find a pose for them. Not here. What I do is we'll pop over to the Brave, is I log into my IMVU and I snag poses from there. So again, not everybody does it this way, and I do have uh, 3 million IMVU accounts, which I am ashamed to say. Oh, this is not working. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably log into this in a different way. Um, and I don't recommend having so many of them, but in order to do shoots, I usually will log into my IMVU account so that I can grab a pose from there. But since we can't do that today because Brave won't let me log in, we'll go back to VRoid Studio. We'll hide this one and we'll use one of the poses that's here. The white hair model looks too good. You like that one? If you want to, Devastator, and you use VRoid Studio, I can make that one available for download for you. You're following Goody? Good, I'm glad. Yes, everybody definitely shoot Goody a follow. Fritana, I know that you probably already follow Goody since you've been here since the beginning. So what we'll do is we'll just pause ourselves, find a little cutie. Oh, that one's adorable. And then right there, we have a shot. Ideally, I like to make it so that they're sitting down, but we're not going to be able to get that. So we're going to use this. And then for the background, I always usually will put this at the green because we're going to throw this into Canva and PixArt to be able to do something great with. So now I save this as pants ad for May Venus. Every single month, for those of you just coming in, my model changes. And with that comes the model's outfits as well that change. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. Happy to see that you're here. And Ryu, you've been following me 2 years? Oh my goodness. I did not think when I first started that anybody would be following me for any length of time. So that's pretty amazing. So we're not going to save this because we've already worked on that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to pop over to Brave. And the kill says, I like to do photos like this. Export VRM, import to Blender. Oh, Blender does have some amazing scenes as well to kill. I'm your favorite VTuber. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know what I've done to be able to be your favorite VTuber, but I'm so happy about it. Bubble says I have to try and get some sleep for the color, but I wish I could sleep too, but I'm awake and it's 3:44 in the morning. I cannot go to sleep for some reason today. I've been waking up super, super late, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And so I'm on such a crazy schedule right now. I don't recommend this for you guys. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the recent designs. Let's see, we're going to go to images. No. We want to upload this image. So we're going to press create a design. We're going to go to import. And then, what did I name it again, you guys? Oh, pants ad. And we're going to say using a new design. And when we do custom size, we're just going to delete everything. We're going to select this and delete the background. Now, is there a cheaper way to do this? Probably, but I do not know what that way is, and so I've only found this way. We're going to also set this to download as transparent. You will need to have the Pro for this if you guys do end up wanting to do it this way. But I do recommend it because it definitely helps to be able to have these options. So we're gonna add this to pants add, and then we're gonna be able to open it, and as we can see, our background is gone. And because I've actually already saved a number of different formats here in my Canva, we're just going to use the same Canva. We're going to copy this. There's little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, which I hope will also help you guys. And this is one of them. So having a template is makes things so much easier than having to do it every single time by itself. So we just upload the picture here. We delete that one. We go to uploads. Uh, oh no, we don't want this one. We're gonna upload our own file which we just took, and you could find that by going to quick access, and then voila, we have a wonderful picture of ourselves. We want to make it as big as possible. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And for this, I am going to be selling the hair. So we're going to put hair here. And I'm selling the nails. I'm pretty much selling this whole outfit. But this particular ad is for the pants. So we're going to move this one. Whoops. Whoops. We're going to move this. And we're gonna check the layers of this one, put it backwards, move this one down. Do you have any questions about this, you guys? If you do, feel free to put them in the chat. You wish you had made templates? I can share my templates with you guys if you want to. I think Canva allows me to do that if I'm not mistaken. So for those of you who do want templates, I'm happy to share those with you. Let me see if this one will let me. Okay, what we can do here is we can add additional items, but what I like to do with this is just download this little piece. So we're going to download this, and then okay, this is going to be called add rainbow pants. This is all for Pride Month. Um, and these can all basically be used interchangeably. Another thing about me is that what I like to do is I like to make it so you guys don't have to just have one thing. Just like I don't like to have one style, I don't want other people who use VRoid Miles to just have one style. All my things are mix and match. So if I have like fishnets, or if I have some other item, they can all be mixed and matched with each other's and worn together or separately. So this is the ad. I'm throwing it into Photoshop. And then in Photoshop, I can really kind of mess with, this image and be creative. A lot of people don't necessarily like to do that, but I do because I like to give myself extra work, I guess. So we're gonna leave VRoid Studio now. We're gonna open up the other one. And let's see here. We have um, the more practice you get, the better you get at the 3D models. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Ryu. You've seen a lot of them, so that really means a lot coming from you. Devastator said, I'm talking about the white haired one. Yes, Devastator. I remember which one you're talking about. That one you can check out my VRoid hub for free download if you want to. I also make male presenting models as well as female presenting models. This one, for instance, though, what we're going to do in Photoshop is we're just going to go in and we're going to sharpen all this up. Another thing I learned too from IMVU is that even just brightening up the whites of the eyes sometimes makes a very big difference. So we're gonna go to this copy and we're just gonna take this white and see where it is. That's pretty white though. It's looking like we probably don't need to do that on this one. So that's fine. We can actually export this and use it in Pixar. And what I usually... Hello, how are you, Hukonji Zuchis? Welcome in. Boo to you too. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to PixArt. And if you guys are wondering why does Venus have so many windows open, that's a very good question. This is streamer song list. I thought I was logged in with Twitch, but I may not be. Speaking of you guys can redeem my song list. Those of you who are subs, and you can also redeem my voice changer. I have set those up for you guys. So I hope that in the future when we play some games, you guys will be using those. But for now, let's not worry about that and let's go to PixArt. So what I like to do is keep my link tree open, and those of you who don't have my socials, you can check them out here. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What you can do here is you can go to PixArt on my socials and you can see all of my different Venuses. Whoops, we didn't want to switch out of that. And the different type of styles that I have done here. But what we're going to do is we're going to log in here and we're going to actually manipulate the ad. So, continue with email and username. Yes, I don't mind if you guys have this. Some people do, but I don't really care. If you want to, you guys can email me here at any time. And then we're gonna just go to here to basically make a new creation. We're gonna upload our picture that we just did, which we can find in quick access. Add for pants rainbow. And then we're just gonna put it in here. Nice and neat and everything. With VRoid Hub, I'm sorry, not VRoid Hub. With Booth, they do accept only a certain size. So it is important for us to stick within that size for our pants. So what we're gonna do, input description field. We're gonna call these jeans texture, rainbow, and this is for Pride Month, pants. And then here we can add a preliminary image, as I like to do, like a little image holder, just so that people can see it, you know. And then from here, I already set it as free. We can put it as public, pants for May Raver in you. The pants for the May Raver and you, right? Because these are part of the rainbow ones. Rainbow. Do I type fast, you guys? I think I've gotten myself up to possibly 60 words per minute. How fast do you guys type? And then it's over here until we can change it. And now we should see on my shop for future VTubers, we should see the earrings, the cloud earrings, the hoodie, and this one. And then obviously soon to come will be my hair and all these types of things. Any questions from there or possibly about OBS? Hi, Venus. Good to see you, Louis the Beastly. Guys, Louis the Beastly, along with Arrow Onion Belly, and I are all in a VTuber group, which is called V Streamers. So definitely check out Louis the Beastly. I'm going to give them a shout out as well. And Louis the Beastly. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. I can't sleep, so I'm streaming. To Kill says, quick tip, if you want a subject or character to fit in with the BG, this is to take the color of the average background, not just a lot of blur, and clip that color over the character and have it in hue or color mode. Oh, I'm going to pin that actually, To Kill. That's a wonderful tip. Let's put that as a pinned. This is the time I wish my mods were awake. Anybody wants to be the mod for right now while we are streaming this? Hello, Luz. Good to see you. I missed you too. Missed you as well. We are definitely Insomnia Gang for sure, you guys. Um, so this one, what we're gonna do from here is we're going to switch the screen back to VRoid Studio. So we're gonna hide Brave. And then, oh, Bachu Yang says most girls fear ghost. Most girls fear you? I don't fear you, Bach. I'm happy to see you here, and I'm glad that you're with us. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me also in the chat, you can. I will see them as I come in and out. Holy shit, I'm sweating, you guys. Okay, let me pick one song and I will be right back, you guys. Let me see if I have one of my songs that I can play for you guys. Let's go to my Spotify or my Apple Music. Do I have anything I can play for you guys? I can play Dirty Hand. Okay, I'm gonna play a song for you guys while I go quickly to BRB. And don't go away, you guys. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. And I will be right back. Enjoy. Preview. Yes. Oh my gosh! I'm sweating so much. You're back. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Wow, you guys. I I am so hot right now. I don't know how hot it is outside where I am, but whoa. It is super, super, super hot. Yes, Psycho Cat Show. I told Psycho Cat Show to let you guys know that my songs are available on Instagram and TikTok if you guys ever want to use them in your videos. But if you do use them, please let me know because I love to see those videos. I hope you guys liked the fan art that I got recently for June Venus. That one was by Maya Pineapple. Definitely check her out. She is on Hyper, and that was actually created on Hyper. Let's see if I can find Maya's channel. Let me look on Hyper Online. Hyper Online. I think it's Maya Pineapple, and she spells it with P-O. Okay. Yes, there it is. Her beautiful, beautiful works. So this is Maya Pineapple. I'm posting her fan art and her link in the chat for you guys to give her a follow. And shout outs to Maya Pineapple, who's also my mod on YouTube. So definitely go and check her out. Um, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm super hot. Okay. Is it hot where you guys are? Are you guys feeling this or is it just me? Holy moly. The Hyper Desktop is smooth? Oh, have you been using it? Yeah, I was gonna try to use this Live 2D model on there, but it's not working for some reason. You made the room hot, Lewis? That was you? I'm gonna kill you, Lewis. I'm sweating through my chair. I'm sweating through my underwears. I'm sweating through my shirt. It's insanity. And it's like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? This is not the time for the heat to start ramping up. You know what I mean, you guys? Thank you so much, Nuke. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. How are you doing today? If you're just coming in, we're doing a sort of behind the scenes type stuff with. Whew, let me just catch my breath. 1 second. With me showing how I not only upload items to my shop, but also the model that I've worked on, which is this Live 2D model, to reanimate her and retexture her from how she looked before, which I will show you guys again. This was her. Let me see if I. As you can see, she's adorable. I love her face so much, and that's one of the reasons why I retextured her and made her look like this, because she just has specifically the face that I want. And I have not, I don't know if you're just coming in, you may have missed the previous story, but I have not found in all my 2, 3 years now, or maybe 4 years. Gosh, I don't even know how long I've been VTubing and creating models, but in the entire time that I've been doing this, I like to change a lot, and I didn't want to have to just pay for one model and then be stuck with that model, so to speak, because I love fashion. I love to change my look. I love to change my style. And I'm able to do that with a 3D model much, much easier than I have been able to do with a 2D model. But this particular model has won me over with her beautiful, beautiful face. And so I thought to myself, if I can retexture this model and redesign it myself, even though I won't be able to change the actual mesh of the body or the clothes, sorry, the hair or the clothes, then I can live with that. If I can completely change the color palettes, I'm okay with that. So I decided to try that with this particular color for this particular day. And that's something that I might work on with you guys with the pastels. I might actually try to make the hair into pastel like my June VRoid model. And so you can't wait for YouTube to catch up with my TikTok? I don't know about that. I don't know if YouTube will catch up with my TikTok because my TikTok is at like 1,300 followers and my YouTube, I think, is at 600. Anybody who's watching on my Twitch, please consider following me on my YouTube. I'm definitely trying to build that up. And what I do there is I release music on there, little dance videos for my VTuber, as well as do life advice and VTuber advice, VTuber tutorials, and a bunch of different things. So definitely consider that. Your TikTok is almost at 800. Good for you, Ryu. Ryu, you've been with me since the beginning. I appreciate you so much. I was looking at some of my first videos recently, and I saw you there commenting on so many of them, and that means so much to me. So I just want to say thank you so much for that. Guys, shout out to Ryu, the VTuber. If you're not already following him, definitely give him a chance. He is just starting out as a VTuber, but he's definitely learned so much, and he's the type of person who everything what he learns he applies. And there's no way that you can't be successful if you literally apply everything you learn, and he does that. So definitely consider giving him a follow as well. And he is building up to, I believe, become affiliate, right, Ryu? Also, Z is going to be streaming as well. Z, are you still in here with us? I don't know if Z is. I hope Z still is. But definitely consider giving them a follow as well. Because they are also building up their channel. And we do want to, help the beloved ones to do those things. Even though I'm small, I think still it's important, to support my friends and also my followers. Goose Goose Duck. Oh, speaking of Goose Goose Duck, I will take a poll in the chat. I was invited to play Goose Goose Duck, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to put a poll in the chat, and I want you guys to tell me if you would rather watch me do the behind the scenes VTuber stuff, or if you guys want to watch me play Goose Goose Duck. And by the way, I will say this, I am fucking amazing at figuring out who's the sus ones. I don't know how I do it, but I literally figure it out every single time. And since I don't lie, unlike everybody does in Among Us where they want to lie, I will not lie. If you guys ask me if I'm the killer, I will tell you that I am. You can ask Goody, who has played this with me. And of course, you guys can always join me in that game as well. So I'm gonna put. Thank you so much, Stella. Guys, sh- oh, Stella. Shout outs to AI Stella. Also, I just have to stop what I'm saying to shout out Stella. Stella has been so kind enough to, from my throne, give me a wonderful plushie that I have been able to sleep with. So please definitely consider showing some love to Stella. I have a throne if you guys ever want to get me any gifts or you ever think about me in that way. I'll post that in the channel. But definitely give Stella a follow. They are, I will say, if you guys are 13 to 17, do not follow Stella. Do not even look Stella's way because they are an NSFW streamer and they do 18 plus content. So definitely want to, be responsible with that. But amazing, amazing person in my life, amazing follower, has been probably with me since the beginning, right, Stella? And following for look how many months. This is insane. Subscribed for 10 months in a row. That is unbelievable to me because there's been so many months, you guys, that I did not stream. So for you guys to actually still stay subscribed, it means just so much to me, and I love you guys. Venus has a big brain. I'm not going to read the rest of that devastator, but thank you for the compliment, my ghost. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the chat now for a poll, and you guys let me know what you think. By the way, Stella, thank you so much for this wonderful, beautiful plushie. I love it so much. I will be posting on my Blue Sky a thank you to you specifically for that, and a picture of it too, so you can see what it looks like in my place. Um, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I'm taking a poll. Okay, so here's the question, you guys. Do you guys want to see me continuing to do this behind the scenes VTuber stuff? Or, let me open the poll. Or do you guys want to play Goose Goose Duck with me and watch us play Goose Goose Duck for those of you who can't play? These scenes or GDD. We're gonna just call it GGD. Okay. Just to be on the easy side because this does have a minimum. Uh, heck yeah. GGD. Or heck yeah. VTuber stuff. Okay, I'll give you guys about 2 minutes to vote. And I'm gonna also copy this to YouTube. Okay, everyone go ahead and vote. I don't have a preference, so whatever you guys want to do is fine for me. Um, okay, vote now. And so what you're going to do to vote on YouTube is you guys are going to type in the chat or use one of the emotes. The emote for GGD will be the open mouth emote. The emote for VTuber behind the scenes will be the hearts, happy hearts emote. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys time to do that. I'm going to quickly get in touch with them on Discord just to make sure that they don't start without me in case you guys say yes. And then, oops, let me change this. We don't want to have this here. Okay, I did put this up. And I can leave this one. Let's just make sure that it's there. Oh yeah, that looks much, much better. And I can obviously add to this a little bit later on as well. So we're gonna go to my page, make sure all the items are up there. They are. And then another thing I wanted to do with you guys while I'm waiting for you guys to vote is I wanted to show you guys how I make the opening videos of the scenes. I'm saving money for my Live 2D model. I have no money for a Live 2D model. That's one of the reasons why I retextured this one. Because I'm so broke. Bach, okay, Bach went with Blueface smiling. Oh, Devastator went Blueface smiling. So far, we have 2 votes. You love the kawaii model? I'm so glad. Yeah, this one is actually not a VRoid model. This is a Live 2D model that I have retextured. I'll show it to you here, Stella. So I took this texture file that you see up here above my head, and I basically recolored all of these items to be able to be this. And let's see if it will show you here. Yeah, all these 60 something files on the right side over here, I recolored all of this to make this model. It took me 3.5 hours to retexture and recolor every single piece of this model's body. And this is what I'm made up of. These are my legs. These are my little hair pieces. Everything you see is literally here. This is the top, the little sleeves. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Live 2D is crazy. But I'm poor and I cannot afford to, do this any other way. So what I did do, let's save this as a PSD because I don't want to lose this, you guys. 2024 May Venus. Um, so what I'm hoping to do every single month is recolor all of this, if I can, to be able to have a free Live 2D model to use as well. Let's see how the vote is going before I forget. Okay. Oh, where's the vote? Has it already been 2 minutes? Oh gosh, can you guys tell me what you guys voted? I'm sorry. I missed it, you guys. Thank you for subscribing at tier 1. Venus is talented. I appreciate that, Ryu. Guys, I don't see where the vote was. I do see 2 open mouths, so that one is definitely Goose Goose Duck, Goose Goose Duck. Let me write this down. Goose Goose Duck. So we have 2 for Goose Goose Duck. And on Twitch, we have how many for Goose Goose Duck? Stream on YouTube? I will be streaming on YouTube, but I will be streaming on my gaming channel to play Goose Goose Duck. So let me put that in the chat for you guys. Let me see if I can even find that. I don't think I have my gaming channel here. Gosh, I'm always missing a bunch of stuff. Uh, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all these gift subs, AI Stella. Guys, if you're not already showing some love to AI Stella, definitely do. They have enabled all of these people gifting 5 tier 1 subs to all of these ones, helping me to get to 10 subs. I can't believe you're making it happen, AI Stella. I'm going to be making emotes for you guys who are tier 1 subs. So definitely be on the lookout for that this week. And that is something that I will need to do. I might do it even on stream. I'm not sure. But I will be doing that. So look out for those. Um, but did you guys vote for the game? Do I have Goose Goose Duck in here? I don't even have Goose Goose Duck in here. GGD. Pools, I think we could take off because we beat pools. We're not going to do pools this week. Okay, Vampire Survivor, Stardew Valley. Okay, I'm not sure who won, you guys, if it was VTubing thing or if it was the game. But if it is the game, definitely, I think on YouTube they are voting for the game. So let me put, before I forget, the link to my gaming channel in the chat. I probably should put it on my link tree. I don't know why I do not have that. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me find this silly gaming channel. Those of you who don't know, by the way, I have a gaming channel. I know I probably have never told you guys about it, but I do, and you're welcome to follow me there if you like watching Venus games. Check this one out. I have put it in the chat for you guys. You're going to focus on getting affiliate? Oh, definitely before partner, for sure. Poggers the Kill says, yes, I do hope that when I do make those ones for you guys that you'll love those new emotes. Okay, let's close this one for now. Which one is this one? Air Droid. Oh, I did. Some of you guys, if you can, remind me also. I did want to show you guys how to do live streaming from your phone in mobile. That's something that a lot of people have been trying to do who don't have a PC. So please remind me to make that video so I don't forget. I've found a way for you to be able to do that, and I do want to make a tutorial on that. But I need you guys to remind me before I end up forgetting everything. So they are in Discord right now. The other team, the Goose Goose Duck team, I'm gonna call them, they are in Discord and they are inviting us to go and get sus. I don't know if you guys have voted in the Twitch, but I'm assuming you did. Oh, 50% of Hype Train? Oh my gosh, we're almost at 50% Hype Train. And we get level 2 animated emotes. I love it. Okay, so we're halfway there because our number one gifter, AI Stella, has gifted 5 gift subs. We will pop over to there for the game stream. If you guys are watching on YouTube, pop over there and meet me. Yes, thank you, Tokud. I appreciate it. Definitely remind me, or I will totally forget. Um, and we'll pop over there to play some of that. So let me quickly change the title and the game of the stream. We're going to set title to Goose Goose Duck with the Danger Ducks. Let's call ourselves the Danger Ducks. And we're gonna set the game to. You see what I'm doing here, you guys? For you, those of you who are streaming VTubers, all you have to do when you're streaming is literally type in set game and set title. Oh my gosh, we got Anonymous gifting 1 sub. Thank you so much. Choo choo, everybody in the chat. Choo choo. Spamming the emotes. We're spamming the emotes. Definitely, possibly consider to do that, you guys, if that's something that works for you. You can literally type set game and set title for those of you who stream on Twitch, and that will be my last tip as I go and jump onto Discord. So we're gonna share that screen with you guys. I'll keep the OBS down here for those of you who may or may not still want to look at my behind the scenes. But we'll put it over here. And I'm gonna go and pop in uh, the Goose Goose Duck. Whoops, I disappeared. Hi, it's me. I'm back. Okay, we're gonna remove this one, and then we'll leave Photoshop up there. Actually, no, we should probably remove Photoshop. We will have the Discord up there. So let's go to get our code. Make sure that we've got the right code. Okay, copy. And then we go to Goose Goose Duck. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to stream this on the gaming channel. And we're gonna say goodbye to all of our wonderful viewers on YouTube. Thank you for watching my VTuber behind the scenes. Please keep in mind if you do want to see the gaming portion of this, that will be on my gaming channel, which is linked in the